Good morning, guys. I'll show you just a little bit about this. I made a few of these Mavericks now, and this one here, I'm going to show you that there's too big of a gap here, and I've moved the axle back as far as I could. But I know what the deal is. When I use the front fenders, there's a very small uh, part here in the front, and then bigger deal here in the back. And with this one, the other two that I did before, maybe three of them, but the other ones that I've done, I've always put that small gap to the back, and I never had this problem before. But I've thought about it, and the next one, yeah, because I don't mind building them. I really think these things are a work of art. I enjoy making them, but yeah, I don't want this big gap here. But and the roll bar pushes the body over where it really shouldn't be. Let's see, I don't know if this is up far enough or not. I I can't see the TV screen out there, but um, yeah, that gap the gap will drive me nuts. The paint has always got to be flawless. That's a given, but a gap like that will drive me absolutely goofy. I'll lose sleep over that, thinking, okay, what did I do? I moved this back, move it forward. And then, yeah, this one here is a pretty easy one to figure out. This took me 2 seconds to figure it out that this one, evidently, that smaller gap in the front, I'll put it in the back. And that'll move the wheel well back, and that'll push the body forward, in theory. So I know what I did wrong here, but yeah, because that will drive me batty. But yeah, I do like the snots out of that one. Let's see, show you down inside. I hope I hold it still enough because the camera takes a while to focus in. Okay. Oh, in the roof. I love the roof on this thing. The colors are really cool. Let's see, I'll put it there. And hopefully the camera can get it. Okay, move on to something else. I want to show you this one. Let's see, I think I did this side already. Oh, there we go. I already used the toothbrush and scrubbed out the rubbing compound. I'm going to show you how I go about that one. Just take some El Cheapo, rub the top, scrub it in place, get it into the door jamb. Larry pointed that out before. Thank you, Larry. It's that I do seem a bit rough with the models, but that's exactly, that's a good eye. I'm used to dealing with this type of paint and everything on my gas tanks and stuff like that on motorcycles over the years, where I'm able to really be very rough with it. It's good to see you back, Larry. There we go. really scrub it in there, because it seems like the compound gets even behind the decals and everything. So there we go. the, the body flexed out. Okay. Yeah, I'm still seeing it right here. I don't like any of that. I thought about that since you said that, Larry, and I thought, man, I am pretty rough with them, but the polyurethane is better than or stronger than the styrene that the model is made out of. So I kind of rough with them. All right. Okay. All right. That looks better. I'm still seeing two flaws here, which will drive me absolutely insane. I did the trunk off camera. I did this side over here off camera, and I'm still seeing a flaw right there. That bugger right there, where it looks like the compound has run up underneath. Yeah, no, the model's got to be absolutely flawless to me. Okay, move that out of the way. Put it over there. Build that one, and then I'll be showing this one here, and I haven't really figured out a good way to do my lettering of. I was going to say Magic Carpet Ride. That was a whole different. That wasn't even a model. That was a Harley I did back in '90. Purple People Eater. I haven't really figured out a way to letter it the right way. I did paint a monster and had him ready to go, photograph it, and then put it in the printer and shrink it down in size. But Windows 7, I could shrink anything and I could make any kind of decals I wanted. Windows 10 took away that on one of my nice little updates. Updates are always downgrades. So I always put it on snooze. I snooze it every time bling comes up in the corner. I snooze it. I don't need to lose a whole bunch more stuff on my Windows 10 computer. So I would like to have that monster here. I believe the monster was on the hood. I got to look at some pictures of how I did it. I know there's a planet here, a big one. And then there's like two smaller planets here. And then I did my, let's see, get the pointer up. I did my wild paint work up in here. And then this seemed like it had like no real good paint work. It was a white background, but then I had the planets, a big planet, and then a couple small ones, and then my monster was even up here. So I'll have to figure out a way to do it without my decals, but I really don't think it's that big of a deal, really. And I was talking to Shot Down. He wanted to have we compare this Maverick with the Maverick I did 3 weeks ago, right before this one here. And I wrote to him on this last video. I said I really wanted to, but I had it boxed up with other models to be sent off, and with another one. There's 2 different boxes. They both have 3 models in each one to surprise a couple different YouTubers that have really impressed me. So, yeah, when I can do it, I'll do it. So, there's that. Okay, let's see if I can get the camera down a little bit. There we go. Oh, you know what I wanted to show you too is I cut this. It was a back scratcher deal, but it broke. I don't know how it broke, but there was 2 clips that came out. I tried to fix it, crunched it with my Leatherman tool, and it broke. So I'm going to put it on the lathe, and I want to make them for my, let's see what I've got here. That half track that I was working on. Let me see if I can get this up here. I needed some cannons for that. I do have an aluminum tube floating around here. It was in a pickup truck bed, but this one is stainless steel. So I'll cut it probably in 3 pieces. Put it on there along with the other one, the big one, the big aluminum tube, and have all of them facing forward and finish this one up, because even though this is out of the norm, I don't normally do this armor stuff. This one here, I went through and I made every piece for it except for these tracks. They came from the Rommel's rod. Everything else has all been made, and I think it'll be pretty cool when it's done. Okay, I want to show you that, and that's about it. So I'll talk to you guys on the next one. Okay, you guys have a great weekend. There we go. Have a great weekend. I'll talk to you on the next one. Okay, bye-bye.